welcome to this week's episode of the Disney Darling. Today I'm going to be talking about what I did to plan my own trip that I will be leaving for in 24 days. I love to go to Disney, and somehow I convinced my dad to take another family trip this May. So we're going to be going down in May, and I cannot wait. And it seems like every day I'm doing a different thing, planning or preparing myself somehow for the trip that we're going to be taking. So, I'm going to be talking, basically I'm just going to tell you all about what I do to plan, some of the decisions that I've made, what you can expect from the videos that I'll be posting after we actually take our trip. So in case that there are some places that y'all are going that are similar to where we are going, you can kind of see what they're like and you can know what to expect. So the first part I'm going to be talking about is my planning. Yay. So basically, what I did to plan for the trip is the website is so helpful. You can just go on there, especially with the new My Disney experience. You create your own account and it just shows you everything. We will be staying in the Art of Animation Resort. It's going to be my father, my mom, me, my brother Jesse, and my boyfriend Noah is coming with us too. So that's going to be super fun. And we will be driving down. But in order to plan for the trip, I've just done a number of different things. I love to get on the website. You can make all of your plans. You can go on and book your resort, book any advanced dining reservations that you want to make. You pick your tickets. The best way, I believe, to go is just with the Magic Your Way package, which includes all your park tickets for however many days you want to go, a meal plan, and your resort tickets. I mean, you're paying for your resort. But when you do this, and when you stay on grounds, it includes transportation so that you can go use the Disney buses to go to and from. You don't have to worry about it. But if you do have your own car, you can use that as well. It also includes extra magic hours so that certain parks each day will be open a little bit in the morning or maybe a little later at night. So you can enjoy a little time at the parks where it's not as busy. So your days can be super long. And collect my thoughts. So yeah, the different things that I do to plan. I actually, this year for the first time, I made my own binder. There's not much in it just yet. I actually found out a great website. I'm going to put the link down there. All the credit goes to her, but I got it from the WDW Prep website. And this woman, she's so organized, and she posts all of her links, and she actually has a very nice binder that she makes that includes just any information she might need, any maps, park hours, basically anything you can think of is in this book. From menus to the restaurants, for the restaurants, to maps of each resort as well as parks, anything you can expect. And she even provides links to all of the different things so that you can go to the link and print it out. Me, I made my own binder. I haven't made it cute just yet. I'll be doing that when I return home from college. And but I do have a little bit in here already, as you can see. I made my own agenda itinerary that's right here. As you can see, I included everyone's pictures at the top and just all the places that we'll be going, just to get a rough, just one place that I could easily look at. Like you can see Magic Kingdom or Islands of Adventure is here. There's one day that we're going to be going there, but over here we have the Magic Kingdom, so I have when the park opens and when we have a resort, advanced dining reservation, all that good stuff. She has 2 templates where that she provides. So I took one of her templates, adjusted it to fit my family. It's really awesome. I also printed the operating hours. She includes that link there. It's a little small font, so some people might want to make it larger, but that's what she's got right there. And as you can see, it's each park, what day, it's a whole week. But they even have parades as well as park hours on this. So I have that in here. I've also got a map of the resort because I'm a returner to the parks. I love to go, and really after a trip or two, you kind of know your way around the parks. But for those of you park maps with me, they're a great souvenir, and it's a good thing to just pull out. But I'll just grab them when I get to the park. But if you do keep your binder with you at all times, it is a nice thing to print out a park map and have it in your binder. But I do have one of our resort, which is the Art of Animation Resort right here, so I can mark all those stuff on there. Okay, so some more Disney planning tips for you. Another thing you can do that's really awesome, I always recommend it to everybody, and even though I don't really use maps all the time, it's always a really cool thing to do. Disney provides customizable park maps for free. You can get one every 6 months, I believe. One per household, that is. And what you can do is you go online. I'll put the link to the website for that down below as well. But you can go online and you customize some really nice park maps. And you pick out your favorite rides, and they'll mark them on the maps for you. And they'll mail them to you. You get to pick different designs, and they'll mail it to you, and it's really neat. What it includes, it comes in that really awesome envelope that I just showed you. It's really fancy. It includes some stickers to map new favorite places on your maps. You'll get this in the mail, as you can see, Spellbinding Tips for the Stevenses. That's my family's name. And so it'll include one big park map of the whole resort. I can't tell if, yeah, there we go. The whole resort, you got everything right there. And you get a little sticker to mark where your resort is. That's my resort. And that's really awesome. And then you also get of each park, and I'll just show you one and how it's thing. I did the classic style, but you can also pick characters. And here we have Hollywood Studios. So as you can see, the places that I liked are marked in yellow dots, but then the normal places are blue dots. So I marked all my favorite places, and yeah. And we also, the stickers that they include are so that you can mark your new favorite places on the map. So they're really nice. They're free. I mean, come on, who doesn't want free stuff? Especially with Disney. You can save wherever you want. You can, right? They're really awesome. I always get them just as a nice souvenir for the trip. You can see how your favorite rides are changing, especially if you have kids. You know, you'll definitely be able to see the way it's changing as you go up. So that's really awesome. So yeah, that's basically all my planning stuff, my planning process. I am on the internet all the time. I love to find fun DIY things. I'm sure I'll be making a video about that later, about some neat things that I like to do craft-wise with some of my awesome Disney things. But yeah, that's my planning portion. So my next section is on the Disney Resort. Okay, so the resort we chose to stay in this trip is the Disney Art of Animation Resort, one of the newest resort on the Disney grounds. For my last trip that I took last February, in February 2013, I went with my best friend Marissa, my best friend Jenny, and our moms, and it was 6 of us, and we stayed in the Art of Animation suite in the Cars suites, and it was fantastic. So we decided to do that again this trip because we have 5 people. Another reason is because my dad is a little picky when it comes to his hotels. Actually, whenever we take family trips, we normally stay in a Marriott because we have a timeshare, blah, blah, blah. I like to stay on grounds. And so I finally convinced my dad to stay on grounds if we had a bigger room. And so this room includes the queen-size bed in a master bedroom, and then 2 full-size beds, one the pull-out couch bed, and then a trundle bed, I think is what it's called, the one that pulls out from the wall. It's a table, and then it pulls down into a bed. It's really cool, and they have 3 different themes. There's the Cars theme suites, Finding Nemo and The Lion King, as well as normal hotel rooms that have the Little Mermaid theme. And this year we are going to be staying in the Lion King suites. Very excited. We will have 3 beds and 5 people, so it's really, really awesome. There's separate rooms. There's a little kitchenette. It's going to work out great. 2 bathrooms, which should be awesome. And another really cool thing is it's connected to the Pop Century Resort through a bridge. So you can walk right over. You can have another resort, a new restaurant, go walk around. I love to resort hop and see a bunch of new places. So that's another cool thing you can do from that resort. It's really awesome. Another great thing about staying on grounds in Disney is that you have the Disney transportation with the buses. So you can ride. The bus stop is right there by the front check-in area. Get on the bus, you're whisked off to a resort. It's really awesome. I can't wait for the resort. So the next category I'm going to talk about is dining. So in Disney there are tons of delicious places to eat. The list is endless. It sometimes seems, and every trip we like to try somewhere new, but we always like to go back to our favorites. So right now I'm going to just let you know the different places that I'll be attending on my trip, just so you can look forward to them, to see what they're like. Maybe you're thinking about going there yourself. So, yeah. So on the first day we get there, we're going to be driving in. We're going to drive from Slidell. It's about a 9-hour drive, and from Louisiana. And when we get there, we're going to go straight to Magic Kingdom. So we're probably going to get a quick service dinner. And then the next day, we're going to be in Hollywood Studios. And we have reservations for 50's Primetime Cafe. Now, that is definitely one of the top 5 restaurants to eat at Walt Disney World for families. The theme is it's fantastic. It makes you feel like you're in an old 50's home. There's TVs going on with TVs on almost everywhere in every room, with old TV shows like the Dick Van Dyke Show or the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It's really cool. Not Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. The Mouseketeers. Mm-hmm. Not the kids show. But the Mouseketeers are on. You can see some Annette Funicello dancing around on there. But it's a really awesome place. The waiters always make it, though. They don't really have to be sugary sweet like at the other Disney restaurants. They all have a little bit of an attitude. It's awesome. They are hilarious. I remember our last trip, one of our girls, our moms, actually was texting at the table, and she tried punishing her and tried taking away her cell phone, and the mom slipped it into her shirt. It was hilarious. But it really does make for an awesome experience, and the food's pretty good, too. Some great fried chicken, and I remember last time we got a s'mores that was about this big. It was fantastic. So we're definitely going back there. It's one of the best restaurants in Hollywood Studios, I believe. That and the Sci-Fi Dine-In, which has a special place in my heart. But the next day we're going to be in Magic Kingdom, and that day we have reservations actually at Kona, which is a restaurant in the Polynesian Resort. It is fantastic. I went for the first time this past trip just for the bread, and everything was fantastic. The ambiance could be a little better. It is kind of like a normal restaurant experience, but the food is phenomenal. I think I had fondue for dessert that was delicious. I highly recommend it for the bread alone. Like I said, it's fantastic. It's in the Polynesian, so it kind of has that kind of a tropical twist to all the food. It's really good, though. The next day we're going to be actually at Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, but this is a video about Disney, so I'm not going to talk about it. Plus, I didn't plan that day. But the next day we're going to be at Epcot. We'll be actually doing 2 different dining experience, advanced dining reservations that day. In the morning we have reservations at Ohana, which is a fantastic restaurant, again, in the Polynesian Resort. It has a great breakfast buffet, and you get to meet Lilo and Stitch and Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto. And they're all dressed up in fun Polynesian attire, and there's like a nice little parade around. They give you maracas that you can shake. And I admit that I did it as a 18-year-old. I think I marched around in a circle. It was so much fun. I loved it. So that's that. And then that for dinner, we actually have reservations at Le Cellier in Canada, in Epcot. This is the one I'm most excited to go to. My boyfriend loves steak, so I kind of made this one for him, but I've heard fantastic things about it. So I can't wait to go. It's definitely one of the fancier high places in Disney. Of course, you don't have to wear fancy attire, but it is one of the more expensive places. Kind of up there with Brown Derby. Really good. So I'm excited about that. The next day we're going to be at Animal Kingdom, and for dinner we're actually going to be eating at Boma, which is the restaurant, one of the restaurants in the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And whenever we go with my parents, they love to eat breakfast at Boma. They have a fantastic breakfast buffet. But this time we thought we'd switch it up and go there for dinner. Hopefully it's really good. We hear good things, but that's another new one that we're trying this time. And then the next day we're leaving. I can't even think about it now, but that's all of the dining reservations that we have so far. And of course, I didn't talk about any quick service restaurants. I'm sure we'll be stopping at Pizza Planet. I'm actually hoping to stop at the Columbia Harbor House in Magic Kingdom this time. I really want to try it. And we'll see if we can sneak in to be our guest. We'll see. But that's what we're doing for dining. So that's what you can look forward to in our videos that we'll be posting soon. So next I'm going to talk about parks and the different ones that I'm going to be going to. So, now in Disney World there are 4 parks and 2 water parks as well as the downtown Disney area. So there's lots to do in Disney. Now, there's 4 parks and obviously you can't do them all in one day. Well, you could, but it's tough. But a really good thing to get is the Park Hopper ticket option, which is where you can go to multiple parks per day. You can just hop from park to park to park. Now, for this trip, we were trying to kind of take the budget, the value route, so we did not choose the Park Hopper option, but that's okay. I mean, in a way, I'm actually looking forward to this because you're doing a park per day. You don't have to worry about rushing around. You can just relax and enjoy the park that you're in. So we're going to be going to Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood and Magic Kingdom. We also are going to be paying a visit to Islands of Adventure in between because that's my dad and my brother's favorite. Now, we will not be going to the water parks, but we will be going to downtown Disney. So yeah, so we're doing a park a day. In a way, I think that's a more relaxing route. And then we also plan it according to the extra magic hours. So we like to go to the parks that have extra magic hours so that we can stay there later. And it's really awesome. It's pretty cool. So that's my video. As you can tell, that was just a brief synopsis of my trip and what you can expect from the videos that I'll be posting once I go. I'm getting very excited. But I should be posting some more videos about just a lot more in detail. Like, I definitely want to do a do-it-yourself video of some fun Disney things to do. Try to get excited about going to Disney. I might not have a video next week because it is finals week for us, but you can probably expect to hear a lot from me after that because I'll be very pumped because that means once finals week is. But as you can say, subscribe to my channel. Look for my park videos. I also have another video that I posted from my trip that I went last February, so you can kind of see what to expect. I'll probably post a link for that as well down below. Yeah, so that's my video. Thanks for tuning into the Disney Darling, and hope to hear from you soon. Bye!